Good day, RGV. Today on Valley Por Vida, we've got info on how t-shirts can really change your whole life. We'll also have fun facts on your house, things you maybe never knew, plus info on how emergency rooms operate. That info plus our social media shout out of the day today on Valley Por Vida. The show starts right now. Hi there, and thanks again for joining us today. I'm your host, Danielle Banda. Now, please pay attention here, because if you're a fan of fashion, if you're a fan of the latest trends, and if you're a fan of good people doing good things here in the Rio Grande Valley, then you're gonna love our studio guest of the day. See, their team believes that all things are possible with a cute tee, and we're joined now by Cassandra to tell us more. How are you?
I'm doing good. Hi, how are you?
Oh my goodness, we are so excited to have you here. So kind of tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
Okay, so we offer cute, trendy tees, tumblers, cup. We feel that anybody who wears like a cute tee can totally change your mood, your attitude, your style, especially for the day or if you're going somewhere. So basically we make pretty much anything that you can think of.
Yeah, absolutely. And wearing a cute tee, you know, it makes you feel confident. It makes you feel like you can really do anything. Yes. And you guys have custom ones. And if you are a fan of the Valley, you have that Valley pride, you guys can help us with that, right?
Yes, definitely. We can definitely, we came up with this design. We had so many people asking us, hey, we need, 956 merch. We need to represent where we come from, what we do. So we put this design together, and it's been super popular. So 956 vibes, definitely where you're out, you're going somewhere, you know where you're from.
Super cool. Now, males, females, we can dress up tees, up, down. I mean, it doesn't matter, right?
Yes.
So kind of tell me how that works. They're very versatile.
Yes. So basically, I mean, you can wear, you're on the go, jeans, tee, put in your Vans or your Converse, and you're outdoor, go to your favorite store, Target or wherever. But if you want to dress it up, we have so many people who dress them up. You could style it with a cute cardigan, a little jacket, however you want to dress them up or dress them down. They could be for anything, the gym to work to home to your, going to the store, anything like that. So.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. Kids also and adults, which is pretty cool. Yeah. And, whether you're going to like a party or even a concert, a lot of times we use t-shirts as a way to kind of bring the memory with us and keep the memory alive in different life events, right? So kind of tell me about that, how t-shirts are really just a part of our memories.
Yeah, so basically anything, we take a picture and we're wearing a certain shirt or something, it just remembers us, hey, I remember that moment when I was wearing that tee, I was wearing, this is what happened, with my kids or my family. So basically the shirts can bring any memories that you have. So I think definitely any of them that you wear makes you feel, great.
Super cool. And you know what? What's pretty cool is that whether you're with your family or even your coworkers or maybe even a sports team, whatever you're doing, you can kind of get matching tees, and that's always fun, right?
There's been so many times where my family and myself, we get matching shirts, we all take a big picture, and then you have a memory there to last, a lifetime. So shirts really make a difference.
Oh yeah, I love it. It's a great souvenir. So you guys, we are so excited that, Cassandra came in to celebrate with us, the magic of t-shirts. So many different options. And again, their Facebook page is up, so you guys can follow them. You can check out their page for more on the unique styles that they have, plus so many funny memes as well. We noticed that. And like they said, anything is possible with the right tee. Actually, anything is possible with the right attitude too, and work ethic. In fact, CDCB, Come Dream, Come Build, is a private nonprofit community housing development organization that has been providing safe, sanitary, affordable houses to the citizens of South Texas for years now. And they're one of the largest nonprofit producers of single-family housing for home ownership in Texas. Now, their team's mission revolves around a multifaceted, affordable housing organization devoted to utilizing collaborative partnerships just to create, sustainable communities across the valley. Through quality education, modeling financing, efficient home design, and superior construction, our team had the chance to drop by their location for an inside look at what they've got going on.
Content segments during Valley Por Vida were paid for by CDCB. Come Dream, Come Build.
Hello everyone, my name is John Enrico and welcome to CDCB Youth Build. Our program, CDCB Youth Build, is for students ages 16 to 24 who want to go ahead and get their GED and certifications in IT, manufacturing, and construction. Along with that, we also go ahead and give a scholarship of $1,600 in which we go ahead and add to the financial aid packet and then transfer over to the institute they want to go ahead and enroll in. Whether it be TSC, UTRGV, whatever institute out in the state of Texas, we also can go ahead and transfer it over. We also go ahead and are part of building a LEED home. Our students get over 100 hours of construction training because they leave with an NCCER and OSHA 10. They also go ahead and leave with over 50 hours of manufacturing hours, of training hours, and that would be the CNC mill operator certification. And we also go ahead and give out the IT, like I said, the CompTIA fundamental certification, and that is a stackable credential the students can go ahead and get with us. And they go ahead and if they're interested at the end of the day in this sector, we can go ahead and transfer them over to the institute of their choice, in which they can go ahead and continue getting their education, so they can go ahead and have an associate's or a bachelor's in IT. So our site, because we go ahead and build a LEED home, that LEED home is being sold to a low-income veteran or homeless individual through CDCB. And through the community service hours we do through this LEED home project, our students are an AmeriCorps member. And with that, like I said, they go ahead and get a scholarship of $1,600 because our students do over 450 hours of community service. Whether it be through the LEED home or us trying to go ahead and get back to the community, we do side projects in which we call them we leave behinds. So with that, you add them all and they go ahead and get us 450 hours of community service, and through that a scholarship that they can go ahead and use in the future. So our program is totally free. Our students do not pay for anything. We actually go ahead and take a small cohort throughout the year so that we can go ahead and focus on every student that we go ahead and enroll in here in Youth Build. So we're not just about the GED and certifications, we're also about what is the student going to go ahead and do afterwards. Are they going to go ahead and work? Where do they want to go ahead and work? Do they want to go ahead and go to school? Do they want to go ahead and certificate, associates, or a bachelor's? So we go ahead and accommodate the program so that the student can go ahead and get there, and get there within a couple of months, whether it be 8 months to a year, because we cannot go ahead and get you everything within a matter of 2 months, right? So within a couple of months, we can go ahead and get you everything that I just mentioned, and then focus on your post plan.
Content segments during Valley por Vida were paid for by CDCB. Come dream, come build.
Again, CDCB will continue being a trendsetter in creating model communities where every single person is valued, provided with options, interconnected with sustainable communities, and assured a high quality of life through excellence in education and, of course, responsible decision making. You can visit cdcb.org for more information, and of course, if you'd like to visit their team, you can visit their 815 Arthur Street location, give them a call, or check out their Facebook page. It's nice to have a home and, to help others have one too, because it's what gives us all a sense of stability. A community is home, after all. But how much do we really know about these concrete buildings that we have pretty much, lived our whole lives in? Well, we're about to dive in deeper in today's Fun Facts segment. So according to bestlifeonline.com, it turns out that the creaks we hear in our house actually have little to do with age. The site says that even though we may hear them super vividly and may think it's just because the house is old or just not having enough solid foundation, it's actually the result of temperature and humidity changes inside the home. Apparently during the winter time, wood flooring tends to contract, and then in the summer it expands. So those sounds are really more about the air and the weather environment than about the age of the house or the building, which is pretty interesting. And that's not all. Apparently that space, under the lower portion of your cabinets, it serves a very specific purpose. It's actually meant to be lower and lifted, protruding slightly, so that it can allow you to stand closer to the counter while you're doing things like cooking. The way various cabinets are designed actually have more to do with functionality than looks. And apparently the cabinet underneath your sink isn't really for storage. The site says that even though most of us keep that space for cleaning products underneath the sinks in our kitchen or in our bathroom, it's actually designed to be able to easily access plumbing in case of leaks. So it's actually a good idea to try and leave those spaces as clear as possible with no products, so that in the event of a leakage, a plumber can really easily get to the root of the problem as immediately as possible, without having to wait for you to remove all your stuff, or of course without getting your items damaged. And here's another really interesting one. According to the site, your brass doorknobs on your door may actually be helping to keep you healthy. See, if your home has brass doorknobs, they're cleaner than homes with wood or glass ones. Brass doorknobs typically disinfect themselves in about 8 hours, and the site says that this is because the metal ions in brass and copper are toxic to mold, viruses, and other living things. So if you want to make sure that your home and you're keeping your handles germ-free naturally, brass doorknobs may just be the way to go. Lastly, the site says that the overhang on your rooftop is actually there on purpose. It's not just a case of bad home builders who didn't measure the roof against the house correctly. Nope. Rather, it's there intentionally, meant to hang off about ½ an inch. See, when they put, shingles on the roof, it creates a natural overhang, and this is to keep wind and water out from under the shingles so the roof can be protected for as long as possible. And with all that in mind, we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break, and then we've got to look at your local weather updates. But please be sure to stay tuned, because Valley Por Vida is going to be right back. And we're going to have info on how the team over at McAllen Emergency Room is here for you. We'll also have an all-new Student Spotlight segment, plus so much more after the break.